another edition of Club Braman Spotlight. We're CDC compliant, 6 feet apart. I want to introduce my co-host, Larry Podwell from iHeartRadio. How's it going, Larry?
Great to see you. As always, CDC compliance.
Can you believe it? Episode 9 already.
9. Is that amazing?
It's amazing. Well, listen, got a great show, all right? I talked to a fabulous songwriter, teacher, Porsche owner. So we'll see that on this segment.
Great.
What about you?
A couple other great pieces, a brunch, restaurant, little bistro.
Whoa. You got to go to brunch again? All right, forget it. Just what else?
I don't know. I was a little surprised with the assignment, but a brunch, restaurant, little happy hour bistro in Delray, and we're going to connect King Arthur and golf up in Jupiter.
King Arthur and golf.
This
Can't wait to see
connection
that
you're going to
one.
want to see.
All right, well, sounds good. And by the way,
No food was served at the golf clinic.
Well, it's about time you got something without food.
I thought there might be a box lunch.
I'm waiting for the
Something.
first.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I've got a good Club Braman Spotlight flashback for you. So when we used to do live events, those will be coming back, but
Always your favorite.
let's take a look at the old times, right?
Yeah, fun.
The old times.
We'll get back
Imagine
to it.
last year.
2019.
Without further ado, Shanita Hunt, she's a songwriter, a educator, Porsche owner. Let's take a look at this. Really interesting. Good evening, Danny Bayard from Club Braman Spotlight. We're in the spectacular Porsche showroom. That's Porsche West Palm Beach. I'm here with my guest, Shanita Hunt. And Shanita, I know we've talked about this. We're CDC guidelines, 6 feet compliance. We got all the rules. What do you say we take those masks off and be a little more comfortable?
Good
Now,
to see you.
Hey, welcome to Braman.
Thank you.
You are a songstress with gospel, religious, soul, jazz. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, starting at age 4, my mom decided piano was going to be an instrument that I could use to help to make my voice a lot better than what she heard me singing around the house. So we started it with piano at age 4, continued through high school.
Probably in a choir someplace?
In a choir
Okay.
at church. Ended up playing for the choir at church.
Don't the best voices always come from church?
It's true. I learned to get that soulful sound at church, but I was also in the choir at school.
So a lot of practice.
A lot of practice, a lot of classical voice at school.
Oh, very good.
So classical got me into the University of Miami.
Really? And tell me about that.
So being at the University of Miami was a wonderful thing for me because I wanted to have the best voice I could have. I grew up listening to Melissa Manchester, Donna Summer, oh my goodness, Juice Newton, so many of the great singers.
I've had the pleasure of listening to your voice, and you don't have too much left or right of them. You're right in the crowd there.
Thank you. I really, really worked on their songs. They had the best songwriters, and that always stuck with me too, to come up with songs that were really good, songs that had really good music and orchestration as well as good melody.
You've got a new song out, which I love.
I do.
Name it for me.
The Sign of the Blue Jay.
Love it.
Thank you so much.
Well, without further ado, everybody, I want you to see this for Shanita Hunt and her new song.
I could focus on the world today. I could talk about what's in the way. Could wonder what the folks might say. Or I could choose to live today where I hear what the news conveys. I don't have to be afraid. When in need, I know how to pray. And God will send me his blue jay. And he'll remind me to trust and follow his lead. Relax, let him oversee. Your God has sent me here to be your sign. In nature's law I will abide. So trust in my spiritual eyes. And let me show you reasons why. Don't focus on the world today. No matter what folks may say, what you hear the news convey. 'Cause God can still make a way. He can provide your needs, define your curiosity. And when you start to worry, the blue jay in your sight is sign of peace.
Now, I understand that you are also a school teacher in the South Florida schools.
I am. I'm a school teacher at Hialeah Miami Lakes Senior High School, and I
And-
teach
go ahead.
chorus and piano.
But of course, how apropos, right?
Exactly.
The blue jay will be your guide. your spiritual eyes and release your fear inside. He's come to bring you clarity, loyalty, and honesty. So follow his lead. The blue jay symbolizes spiritual peace.
We are in the Porsche West Palm Beach showroom because I understand you've got a Porsche.
I do. I have a 2016 Panamera.
Did you just decide to buy a Porsche? How did that come about?
It's always been my dream car. You know, if you ever do a vision board, you always kind of put on that board with things you want to accomplish and buy, or things that you want to go see, things you want to buy.
On your bucket list.
On my bucket list. And that was one of the cars on my bucket list.
Focus on the world today, no matter what the news conveys or what you hear folks may say. 'Cause God can still make a way. He can provide your needs, define your curiosity. And when you start to worry, the blue jay in your side is sign of peace. So let him be your guide. In nature's law he will abide. Trust in his spiritual flight. Release your fear inside. Just allow your faith to communicate the intellect God gave, and know it's gonna be okay. That's God's blue jay, God's blue jay. Follow God's blue jay. His spiritual eyes will lead your way. That's God's blue jay, God's blue jay. Follow God's blue jay. His spiritual
Wow, congratulations on the sign of the Blue Jay. What a song.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It was quite a message that I actually got just from being shut down with the pandemic going on and deciding to get out and enjoy nature.
You gave me a little bit of spirit there, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Now, what's this I hear about Rolls Voice? Tell me about that.
Rolls Voice was a name that a photographer on South Beach gave me as a studio singer. I used to sing for a lot of people on South Beach, Europeans who came through, who wanted a lot of studio background vocals and lead vocals. And a photographer used to come in out of the sun and said, listen, you have a Rolls Voice. And I didn't want to call myself Rolls Voice, but I said I'd save it for my company's name.
That is,
And what
your
we
company, wait a minute, tell me about this company of yours.
Rolls Voice Entertainment is a company that provides sound for live musicians. We actually have a live band. My performance band is Shanita Hunt. We rent out sound gear for people. We do live DJs. We do anything you can imagine. Music business consultation, whatever you need, being that I'm a music business major from UM.
So, overall, all music.
Yes.
Club Braman members, you'll see it right on the screen there. We've got the YouTube address. We've got the information for Rolls Voice. Whatever your music needs, check them out. Sheena Hunt, it has been a pleasure, and thanks once again.
Thank you.
Wow, what did you think of that, Larry?
What a talent.
I'm telling
Danny,
you.
what a talent. Very much like a Sade.
And not only talented in songwriting and singing, but also an education major.
Yeah.
So, really good.
Enjoyed that segment. At the end of the show, we'll tell you how to win one of 20 prizes from Braman Motorcars.
So I understand you were on the road again.
I was in Delray.
Don't tell me another restaurant.
A small bistro. Breakfast, lunch, happy hour.
All right, I'll tell you what. Without further ado, let's take a look at that now.
Okay. Gentlemen, mask on. CDC compliant, mask off. Larry Podwell, Club Raymond Spotlight. We're here with Robert and Daniel Newman, owner-operators Over the Bridge Cafe in Delray. Great to be here with you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
A lot of you folks, I'm sure, will recognize the father and son from numerous Club Raymond events in the past. We'll go back to those as soon as we can. But Danny, Robert, Robert first, want to tell us about this gem that you have here right on the Intercoastal on Atlantic in Delray Beach.
Well, we're very fortunate. Danny and his wife opened up here and ourselves about 3 years ago, and it's been a huge success. He chose to create a niche to be primarily a breakfast, lunch, and brunch place. They are not open for dinner. I have a huge takeout delivery service, orders, and it's become a huge success.
I'll drive by here on weekends, line wrapped around, 40-minute, 50-minute, an hour wait. What does that tell you? Excellent. Great stuff.
We're very proud of it. It's hard work, but it's paying off.
Good. I'll join you this weekend.
And during this pandemic, to be honest with you, we've been very fortunate because we strictly have only outdoor eating.
Strictly outdoor.
And it became very popular. In the first 7 weeks, Danny and I were in the restaurant alone, strictly doing takeout orders.
Right.
But since then, he did the social distancing, and we're at 50% right now. Even though he's allowed to be at 100%, he's still maintaining the 50% distancing, and
that's great.
We're busy.
CDC compliant, social distancing. Now, what are you driving currently from Braman? You got an X1?
No, I have an X3.
X3.
2019. It's the fourth car I've gotten from your dealership.
How about that?
And so successful. Jamal is our salesman. The service department is second to none. They offer the concierge service, so they're able to pick up right at our home. So I didn't find that out until after the first year. I must not have read something, but that's a tremendous convenience.
Can't get service like that anywhere around the country, and we're going to get back to our events. We're doing the spotlight now, and nothing like Club Braman.
Nothing. Unbelievable. It's a real class act. And we're happy to be a part of the family.
We're thrilled to have you.
And we love going to the events also.
Now, son, owner, operator, Danny, we love it here.
Thank you. Yeah, it's honestly, it's been my dream, honestly, to just have my own little place. And, you know, like my dad said, we created this really cool niche here. I've always wanted to own my own place, but instead of kind of figuring out what restaurant we wanted to put here, we wanted to see where we were going to be first. And this Delray Beach, the community is just so amazing, and it was missing that really cool breakfast, lunch, brunch place. So we created not only this really great atmosphere, this outdoor cafe, but we have a menu that just has a little bit of everything on there. Everything from your breakfast and lunch, happy hour. We have your typical bacon, egg, potato breakfasts, all the way to stuffed French toast, crab cakes, salmon salads, the whole 9 yards. So we've become a really nice staple for Delray Beach, and we're proud to be here.
No, all the very best. And you got Dad to come in, what,
Oh,
5 days a week, 6, 7?
You know, he comes in 8 days a week if I need him to. He's honestly the hardest working employee I have here, and the cheapest one. So it works out quite well financially, and the ability, honestly, for me to get an extra half an hour of sleep in the morning.
Good for you.
I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old and a wife, and my 95-year-old grandmother lives with me as well. So
nice.
Life is a little hectic, and so for me to be able to have an extra half an hour of sleep, because I got the best dad in the world, it works out quite well.
True family operation. How great. What a great dad. Great dad, great son.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, happy hour.
Yep.
So Monday through Sunday, you want to tell us the hours?
Yeah,
7
we're
days
7
a week.
days a week. We open at 8 o'clock every day, and we close between 3 and 4. I say 4, but if we're slow, we close at 3. If we're busy, we'll stay open till 5. It all depends upon how busy we are.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go into the kitchen, and
Yeah,
now you're going to wear
definitely.
yet another hat.
Let's do it. I'm going to make you something nice and nice back there.
Beautiful.
You'll enjoy it, all right?
Love it. We're going to go inside with Chef Danny.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and make together a salad for Larry out there. It's actually a citrus salmon salad. It's one of our most popular salads out there. It's great for that lunchtime or even a happy hour, late afternoon thing. So I'm going to put it together for him, and hope you guys enjoy watching me. So we have a fresh fillet of salmon right here. So we're going to get the oil really nice and hot in the sizzle pan here. And we're going to put a little oil on the salmon itself as well. So we have lots of different seasonings we use here, but we have kind of a mixture in the end over here. It has salt, pepper, a little bit of all seasoning, has some garlic, salt, some onion powder, the whole 9 yards, and we're also going to use Old Bay. You can't cook any seafood without any Old Bay. And we're going to go ahead and coat the entire piece of salmon, make sure that every little bit of it is seasoned and good. All right, so as that salmon starts sizzling and gets nice and seared, we're gonna go ahead and start putting together our salad. Putting on a new pair of gloves to prevent any sort of cross-contamination. And I got a nice clean plate here. So we're gonna go ahead and use a Harvest Spring mix. It has lots of different lettuces and different sort of herbs in there that makes the salad just perfect. We have basically 4 simple ingredients in the salad. But before we put it together, we're gonna go ahead and flip the salmon real quickly to make sure that both sides get exactly the way that we want it to be. We got the first side of the salmon seared, the second side is gonna sear a little bit as well, and we're gonna put it right in the oven for a little bit. perfect salmon for a salad is usually like a nice medium rare to medium, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave it in there for just a couple of minutes. Should be just enough time for us to go ahead and put together the salad. So again, the salad is simple ingredients. We have some mandarin oranges we put. That's part of the citrus flavor that we have going on in there. We have some fresh feta cheese, crumbled of course. We have some cranberries, dried. And we also have some candied pecans. Or pecans, depending on where you're from. That's it, all we gotta do is just the dressing, which I'll explain to you as well. And the dressing we use is actually a house-made. It's a house balsamic vinaigrette dressing, but we actually add champagne and citrus juices like orange and lemon juice to it to kind of give it a little bit of a citrus hint. So that's the dressing, and all of our dressings that we use are always on the side. We like people to be able to mix it in on their own.
Back outside, Robert and Danny Newman, owner-operator, but more importantly, father and son.
Yeah.
You don't like this kid too much, do you?
Not too bad.
Nice, beautiful. You just saw Danny in the kitchen. He whipped up this beautiful salmon citrus salad. We're going to dig in. All kinds of great offers for Club Braman members here. Social distancing, over the bridge cafe. We're on Atlantic in Delray, right at the Intercoastal. This is a gem. You must come out Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, happy hour, and always specials for our Club Braman members. Gentlemen, can't thank you enough.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Got to dig in. We have another Danny Bayard. Once again, a food assignment. So this looks phenomenal.
Good. I hope you enjoy. You know, honestly, what we like to do here is we put together some really good food that's simple but flavorful. We don't go over the top. We just have some really unique flavors with a little bit of that Florida flair, which obviously comes all the citrus flavors and everything. And you know, again, we're super proud to be here and just be part of the community, and we are super happy that you guys came by.
We thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
All the very best. And Over the Bridge Cafe, you guys got to come out. A must. This is Club Braman Spotlight. Larry Podwell, thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys soon.
Thanks, guys.
God, that looked good. That salad. Well, first of all, you mentioned me, you teased me about the salad. You don't even bring me a little bit of salad back, all right? So you might as well just tell me, how was it? Because I'm not going to taste it.
I thought a nice shout out would be acceptable. But
how about a nice bite?
A delicious salmon citrus salad prepared by Daniel. Robert and Daniel Newman will take great care of you. We can go down there anytime you want.
Looks like a great family. I saw that Dad gave the son a kiss.
Loving father and son. Really felt great to meet these guys. And you know something, just a nice warm environment, great operation, and we wish them only the best.
BMW owners, and BMW owners that actually bought from this showroom. We're in the BMW West Palm Beach showroom. Mm-hmm. And right behind me, I love this automobile.
What a beauty.
It's the Grand Coupe, the M235. I love the color.
Oh, nice. Love it.
All right, talk to me about golf.
Interesting. We were up in a golf shop in Jupiter, and you're going to see a tie-in with King Arthur, Knights of the Round Table, and they will customize a set of irons. They will customize a putter for you based on all of your specs, and I think you guys are going to like this.
If you're a golfer, pay attention to this segment.
Mask on, mask off, always CDC compliant. Larry Podwell, Club Braman Spotlight. Today we're in Jupiter. Oliver Solis, R Golf, Sonia, his wife in the back, proprietors. Thank you. We're glad to be here.
Thank you.
You guys originally from France. Understand you came here to the States in Jupiter 2016, but a very interesting origin in regards to the company. Would you like to share that with our guests and members?
We moved here 4 years ago to launch a company in US. Of course, US for the golf is an important market, more than in France and in Europe. Many more golfers than in Europe. That's why we decided to move. But originally, the company is 9 years ago now, and we did a lot of things. At the beginning, it was more a joke between me, my father, and a couple of friends to make my own stuff, because I was a bit pissed about my putting game, and I was thinking about trying some different things. So we have the machinery. I'm a mechanical engineer, so I can do everything. We have a lot of different machines in the shop in France. That's why I began with 2 different free models. And at the end, it was so good that we decided to launch the company. But at the beginning, it was not like that. So.
But interesting, just taking a look at the site, initially your website, I love the names of some of the putters and some of the clubs, and the origin back, proximity, you were in the forest.
Yes, that's the King Arthur. Every putter has a name from the Brazilian legend, so the King Arthur. Why? Because the forest, the Brazilian forest is just 40 miles away from the factory. So at the beginning, I was thinking about a lot of putters have some different names with some numbers, and I was thinking, well, maybe it's better, if you feel, oh, I'm putting with my Arthur, and it's like, your baby. The putter is the best. Is one of the bag, the club in the bag you need to be confident with. And if you have confidence, a good name, different things, it comes at the beginning.
And we talked about it a few moments ago, probably the least utilized in regards to practice. You drive for show, you putt for dough.
Yeah, it's a bit of shame. Yeah, it's half of the shot on the course.
350-yard drive.
Yeah, you can't beat
a
a pro.
putt, same thing.
You can't beat a pro. You can't beat Dustin Johnson and others on the driving, but on the putting you can beat any pro. If you practice, you can beat a pro.
Practice and you put the time in. Again, a stroke is a stroke.
Exactly.
We're going to take a tour in a little bit around this facility, but amazing. You can customize, and we'll go into that in much more detail. Putters, a variety, all the irons you prepare as well. So a complete set with the exception of woods at this point of time, but all customized and personally assembled for the golfer.
Everything is custom built. Yeah, we received the arrowheads from France, from the factory, and we finished every product for the US market in US. So everything is custom built there now.
How do you play? You have a good game?
I try. I don't play as much as I would, but
sure,
when I'm
running this operation,
I'm a decent golfer, so that's okay.
Decent?
I'm good.
Probably very good. That's
I'm a decent golfer.
Yeah, I'm sure. Going to take a look. We're going to tour our golf right now, so I think you guys are going to like this. We're now in the front entrance area. Tell us what's first, Oliver.
Where when you enter, you can see all the line we have.
Beautiful line of putters. Can customize virtually anything now. Business logos, club logos, professional sports teams, simulators. Now over here we have another area in regards to what room would that be referred to as?
That's the fitting center for the putting.
Fitting. Okay, yeah. Let's take a look at the fitting center. So we're going to go over now. Okay, we're here with joined by John Buvoltz now at R Golf, and here is the first step as you're going to get your own customized irons and putters. Want to tell us a little bit more about what we have here, John?
Yeah, this is just our custom fitting lab right here in Jupiter. And so usually the first thing I'll have a customer do is just walk in, relax, settle down, and just kind of hit a few putts, get warmed up, and let's go through the routine and hit one and see what we can work on.
I agree. See what we can do. Always like the additional instruction. Mm-hmm. It's been a while out on the links, but
good. So you might not have been able to see that, but that went right over the hole. So that's exactly what we'd like to see. So from there, I'd like to see kind of how they're moving the putter, how it's rolling, kind of how they align up to that hole, and just go over all the variations that will pretty much impede how that golf ball goes off the face and to the hole. So good. After we hit maybe 5 to 10 putts, what we'll use here is our Quintech high-speed camera to really track the function on how that golf ball comes off the face. And with the high-speed camera, with 360 frames per second, we know exactly what's going on, so we can use technology to really recreate that stroke and know what we can do to change the path, maybe the face, whatever needs to be fixed to make him play the best golf he can.
Sounds good to me. Okay, we've moved over now. John's joining us. We're in the lab. Tell us about what we have here.
Yeah, so this is where we do all the building for our golf. all our heads are manufactured over in France and then shipped over here. So we have all the components we need to build the golf clubs. Usually starting over from the right and working left, we'll start out with just the heads. We'll have the shafts and we'll grind the shafts down so we can fit them in the bores and the hosel to make them fit. Add a little glue so they'll stay there. And then we'll slowly work across to kind of finish the aspects of making sure it's fit to you, whether it be on the putter or the iron, loft and lie machine. So if you need any kind of variations done or augmentations to your irons or putter to make it fit precisely for you, we can do that. And then the finishing step is just putting the grips on. So everything you see here, building from start to finish, is done right here.
It's fantastic. Olivier, now we're back. I guess what the final step of the process, the engraving. Want to share with our audience that?
Yeah, that's a custom shop. That's where we customize everything. We can do the shaft, the ball marker, any putters if you want a specific finish, if you want your name on it, if you want a logo. For example, I already worked on the Bentley logo, so I can show you on how it will go.
That'd be great.
With the laser engraving, and can go from there.
Very nice. Beautiful Bentley logo.
Beautiful Bentley logo, I think.
How about that? Okay, we moved into the simulator here with Oliver once again, and I see we have a camera.
Yeah,
right here.
That's a simulator, yeah.
So that will take the image of the swing.
The image of the swing, the club speed, ball performance, and that's the way we use to be custom fit for the irons.
Excellent. So we've moved on from the putter. Now I've got a 9-iron in my hand, and with a couple shots, Oliver and his outstanding team will customize and build me the set of irons that will best be for my game. Let's see what we got here. A little bit more follow through, huh? I like it. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to go back and speak with Oliver once again. Some closing comments from the showroom. It was a great tour. We usually talk about cars and coffee. Now a little, golf and cars. So you're currently driving what, a BMW from our friends at Braman?
BMW, yeah, BMW M340. That's the same aluminum than the putter. So
Nice. You like?
Yeah, I like a lot. I drove BMW since a while. So.
Beautiful. And you're right across the street from Braman BMW of Jupiter. So what could not be more convenient.
Yep.
So that's great. Regardless what kind of game you play, Oliver and his team here will make you a better golfer. Set you up with a perfect iron of your dreams, a set of irons, get your putter, and you will play better. There's no question about it. The technology is second to none. And something, I think I'm going to come back and let you hook me up with a set of clubs.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's great. We're at R Golf and Braman Spotlight. Thanks for coming out. I'll tell you, what an impressive spot that was, Danny. Olivier and his team will take care of our members, regardless what kind of game you have. If you're a weekend warrior hacking around or you have a real good game, having a customized set of irons and a perfected putter will make everybody better.
No kidding. Lots of technology over there, too.
Good stuff. A lot of fun.
I'll tell you what, Larry, right after this, you're going to have one of your flashbacks from the old Club Braman event days.
We miss it.
Take a look at this.
What are you waiting for? It's the year-end sales event at Braman Motorcars. Save thousands on 1,000 vehicles located on 7 indoor floors. Choose from BMW, Mini, Porsche, and pre-owned cars from economy to exotic. Enjoy exceptional offers with Minis from $199 a month and BMWs from $349. The year-end sales event. Come in or buy online at BramanMotorcars.com. Braman Motorcars, we deliver.
Larry, your favorite part of the show, the flashback.
Danny, love the flashback.
Remember those Club Braman events?
Oh, man. We talk about it all the time. Had so much fun. It'll be back. We will be back bigger than ever when the time is right.
I'm going to surprise you. Ron put together a little montage of the Business Network, the
I
beach nights. Remember that?
Did a beach night, great food, great drink. Our Braman members had an opportunity to participate in a whole business network gathering. And let's go back and revisit that flashback.
And don't forget, if you're a Club Braman business, okay, definitely join up for the Business Network. You'll love it. Go to clubbraman.com to find out more. Watch this.
Still shaking out some of the sand out of the feet.
I can see that. I'll tell you what, guess what just came in? The latest edition, Club Braman magazine. Check your mailboxes. You'll be coming in this week. And we've got some great, great stories.
Literally
in here.
hot off the presses.
Hot off the presses. Just came in like
And look
right
at the cover,
now.
our friend Olympia.
From Zuccarelli's Restaurant feature article. Plenty of great articles in there, and as well as the Club Braman Business Network and the food services. So definitely get that.
Can't wait to check that out. Visit clubbraman.com to take the easy 3-question quiz about this show to win one of 20 prizes.
So Larry, what do we have for the next episode of Spotlight?
Danny, this is going to be fun. We had a Rolls-Royce road trip.
Nice. And on top of that, we're going down to South County. We're going to go to another brewery.
Another brewery. And I believe we hit some amazing
aquariums. That's right.
Throughout.
All right.
Which also will be a lot of fun.
Club Braman members, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you for another edition of Spotlight. Take care. Larry Podwell.
Danny, love it. A lot of fun. We'll see you soon.
See you next time.